Get that camera lined up right, for heaven's sake. Oh, I'm going to sit here and smoke for a minute and see if I have any cult members show up. Considering the title, that such a pizzy mood have I. Strong possibility no cult members will show up because they're like, well, when our cult leader is in a busy mood, we don't want to be there then because who knows, something might happen. Y'all better get your asses in here. I need a cult meeting. Hi, Pam. Hello, love. Hi, Rhonda. A pizzy mood have I, so I need a cult meeting. This is not a serious live stream. This is your cult leader going live and saying, I'm in a pizzy mood. Hi, J. Brad. No. I didn't know if YouTube would let me put pissy. Like, well, you can't be in too much of a pizzy mood because you're laughing. I'm laughing at myself being in a pizzy mood. I didn't wake up like this. I'm going to sit here and smoke and just talk for a minute. I love you too, Pam. I'm not in a bad mood. So don't be afraid if you're a cult member already established, or if you're not in the cult yet, if I have not managed to mesmerize and hypnotize and completely take over your mind, come on in anyway, because our cult meetings are not secret. We have public cult meetings. We are Susan and the cult evaders. Cult evaders. Hello, beautiful Patty Barnett. Y'all, if I've missed you in chat, I'll try to catch you when we go inside and I can see there's a glare on the screen. Hello. Don't you be, Carrie Bishop, get out of chat while you're driving. I will come plumb out to the Pacific Northwest and do this to you. I'm not wearing earrings. No wonder I'm in a pissy mood. Carrie, get your ass out of the... Hi, Oreo. I don't have earrings on. And I'm wearing a bra. Those two things alone are enough to just totally set me off. But because I haven't called the meeting to order yet, what I was saying about non-cult members, please feel free to come on in. By the time you get in here and I've finished this cigarette on an absolutely no content live stream where I am only here to demonstrate the brooding majesty of my disapproval. No, you guys. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Poppy. Gary. Hi, Flies. You're stopping by to say hello and much love to us all. Flies, before you go, is it just me? Am I right? Or am I wrong? But could today possibly be your birthday? Stephen, I would love to come. You didn't do anything, Flies on the coleslaw. Is it your birthday? Stephen, I would love to come over on your channel, on your panel sometime, sweetheart. But because of my multiple sclerosis, it is very difficult for me to schedule with other channels. I rarely even schedule social events because very often I have to cancel. Oh, see? Okay. Now, first of all, y'all notice before Flies does her hit and run, her initial reaction with her trusty cult leader, that would be me, was, oh, what have I done? Oh, well, if I were a statement analysis person, which I am not, I'm a fucking cult leader. But if I were a statement analysis person, that initial reaction might cause me some concern. However, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to one of my most favorite in the world moderators and crocheters, who made me a light blue crocheted or knitted cocoon sweater for Christmas. I hope you have the best birthday ever. We love you, Flies on the coleslaw. And look, Flies, obviously I actually did know it was your birthday, so I came prepared. Okay, that was really cheesy. I'm cheesy. I'm a cheesy cult leader. Cheddar, Swiss, Gouda, Brie. I still haven't called the meeting to order because I have to keep working on mesmerizing the non-cult members that are watching from their discords in Discord. Flies, you know what else I have inside as your trusty cult leader? I have fly strips from the Ace hardware store. Good thing I don't have any coleslaw out here. I could have had, for your birthday, I could have made a coleslaw birthday cake. I didn't, but I could have. I'm not sure how you would do that unless you like made a cake batter and then you like threw in some shredded cabbage, carrots, mayonnaise, vinegar, salt, pepper, maybe some caraway seeds. A lot of people don't like caraway in their coleslaw. I hear Flies don't like caraway seeds. I have no receipts on that. Flies, my love, on a serious note, for reals, if you're still here. No, really, on a serious note. Y'all, Flies on the Coleslaw has been a moderator on this channel just about as long as Carrie Bishop has. She's been a true friend to me and continues to be so. And Flies is one of those, like everybody else here. I've never met Flies. We've had a little bit of FaceTime, I think, on Instant Messenger. I have pictures of her that she sent to me. She's beautiful. Inside and out. Trustworthy and true blue. And I love you flies on the coleslaw. I have to keep stopping myself from saying your real name. You buzzy little girl, you. And thank you for being such a wonderful moderator here. Thank you that you care about me and this channel. Mostly thank you that you will not give up on Summer Wells. You have a rockin' fucking birthday, girlfriend. Okay, now I can go back to being a pissy ass cult leader. Well, what are you so pissy about? Trusty cult leader who hasn't yet called the meeting to order. I can't whip out the agenda that has what? We got old business. Well, no, you call it. We got old business, maybe some new business. Unfinished business. So those of you who are the secretary of the cult, there's no need for you to be taking minutes yet because I haven't called the meeting to order, but there will likely be a word salad gently tossed and served with the house dressing here at the House of Brewer Cafe. The post I made this morning is what I'm pissy about. Fucking Andy Bernard. I'm so glad that Nature Lover brought the video back out. As I said, if you've seen it in my narration of this morning's 8-minute and something upload, I honestly am glad, y'all, for it to come back out. I keep trying to remind folks here on this platform that being over 3 years into the Summer Wells case, there are new people coming in that haven't been here as long as us, and they don't know what we know. So the reissue, in my opinion, of certain videos and live streams is a good idea because it can help those that are relatively new to Summer's case catch up. So on that level, I'm grateful for it. The only level upon which I am not grateful for it is everything it is now once again stirred up within me when it comes to motherfucking Andy Bernard. Do I think Andy Bernard had anything to do with Summer's disappearance? No, I don't. Why do I think that? Because I think if law enforcement could prove, can prove, has proven to themselves, and they're the ones that matter, not us, law enforcement, if law enforcement is satisfied that Andy Bernard was at motherfucking work, who am I to question that? I don't mind if you question it. This is an open chat room, even though it's a motherfucking cult, where indeed I should be controlling, by definition, Jody Sue, cunt Brown, your behavior, your information, your thoughts, and your emotions. Also, cult meetings are not open to the public. I don't run a fucking echo chamber over here. Fucking Andy Bernard. And those, and I'm probably fixing to really piss some of y'all off, but who would I be if I didn't speak my mind? I'd be another mamby-pamby hunk of fucking bread dough with a mouth up on motherfucking YouTube. Kissing ass to get along. Fuck that shit. But this is one instance, and I've pointed out to my viewers and subs a number of times. There are times I agree with Jody Sue Brown. Nobody is wrong all the time. I don't appreciate the motherfuckers holding the leash that's attached to the collar around Andy Bernard's fucking throat. If the shoe fits, fucking wear it. Yes, our trusty cult leader is in quite the mood. She hasn't even really done anything to make us laugh yet, except happy birthday to flies. See why I needed a cult meeting? Same reason I always need one. Y'all help me when I get like this. Plus, it's hot. There's barely a breeze stirring. And I need to harvest onions. I suppose I should have asked if we're pixeling. I'm pissed about that too. I had an end to live stream yesterday because of the fucking pixeling. If I'm pixeling on your end, I apologize. As I have explained a number of times to the point that y'all are probably sick of hearing it, it is always crisp and crystal clear on my end. Right now, I look like motherfucking 4K on my end. Ultra 4K. I watched yesterday's shortened live stream back. Looks like shit. So that's pissing me off too. Hi, not so dumb blonde. Okay, J. Brad, it's okay. I meant to ask right off the bat so that if I was pixeling, I could just say, good morning, trusty cult members. Your cult leader is in a pizzy mood. If I'm pixeling, I'm going to be even pixely or pizzy. So we'll just end the fucking live. I'm almost finished. I got nothing other than to sit here and bitch. That's what really good cult leaders do. One such as myself is fully experienced in wasting your time. Notice I'm practicing smoking like Jody Sue Brown. She's smoking like a man. Smoking like a man. Damn. You know what that does? It puts more of the absolute atrocious stink of cigarette smoke on your hand. So let me go wash my hands. Now, when we get into the kitchen, please, red flags or whatever it takes to get my attention in this chat room to say you're fucking pixeling. End the live. I haven't even thought of a song for today. Oh, it's nice and cool in here. Yes, master. John, you roll your own. Now that we're in here where it's not so bright, I can kind of see. John, it costs you $10 a month to smoke. You know, American Spirit actually does make loose tobacco. And I could get a roller and filters, but I think it'd be too strong for me. It costs me or Bob, it costs me usually. I buy a carton on Social Security Day, which is day after tomorrow. Hi, Whist. Y'all, it's going to be a little bit noisy. The washing machine is running. The dryer is running. The air conditioner is running. Not like away. Yeah, I wish you, honey, I have to. I can't handle it. Okay, are we pixeling? Hi, Brenda. I'm not calling a meeting to order if we're pixeling. Hi, Cocoa Pop. Okay, Poppy Red Mustang says not on her end. Looks good too. Hi, Pindar. Okay, let me wash my hands. Like I need your permission, right? I'm the cult leader here. Why am I asking your permission? What am I thinking? And yes, I know that crimson is not my color. So there's no need to come into the comment section after the live saying, that's not really your color. I know that. Thank you. Don't knock my phone over, kitty cat. Kitty, don't knock, no, kitty. No, kitty. No. There's a kitty right. Don't do it, kitty. Please don't. No, kitty. No, kitty. Come on. Dewey, don't. Dewey. Dewey, get out from Dewey. They don't want to look at your hind end. Oh, for heaven's sake, y'all. For heaven's sake. What? Dewey. For Peter's sake. I'm tickled. Give me a minute. I'm tickled. Yo, I'm so sorry. I had soap all over my... Leave it to one of my cats to make an ass of himself in the middle. Oh, it's not the middle of a cult meeting. I haven't called it to order yet. Allow your trusty cult leader to call the cult meeting to order, and then I'll actually sit down, since we're not pixeling, after I go pee and wash my hands again, and look at your chat. Okay. All right, now, if you're new, hi. My name is Susan Brewer. Welcome to my channel, Lip Lock to Know More. I am a cult leader. Enter at your own risk. Now, if you are not new, you know who the fuck I am and what the fuck I do, so welcome anyway. You also know that I carry you with me everywhere on this channel that has absolutely no bells, nor whistles, or whiz bang. Ooh, look at that shit. The one thing I do not carry you, the one room I do not carry you into if I'm fixing to sit on the commode, is the bathroom. Therefore, you get to sit here and look at absolutely nothing except a partial display of my vintage red platter, not vintage. Note, please, that I said partial collection of vintage Fiesta ware. It makes eating so much fun. All right, I'll be right back. I really do have to pee. I know I take my Mommy's in a mood. I know it. I know. The cult members have been helping mommy so bad. I know, Wing Chang. Okay, here I am coming back. That's called a cult leader glare. All right, let's call this meeting to order. Get it on, bang it on, get it on. Let's see, today we will be using the stainless steel lid from a 4-quart pot. We've already used the pickle fork as a whacker, so we don't want to repeat. One reason people fall out of cults and become ex-cult evaders, is they get bored with the same fucking routine day in and day out. So you gotta, you can't use the pickle fork every single time. I don't know why I'm telling you cult leaders' secrets, because I could be, as aforementioned in another cult meeting, equipping you to become competition for me, and I will not tolerate any other cult leaders in this community, at least on YouTube. Now we do have the little grabbers, tongs, finger tongs with fingers. My two favorite colors, green and purple. But I don't think. See, no, well, no, that's not going. Oh, what is this? This would be a miniature cleaver, not beaver cleaver, not June cleaver, or any of the Leave It to Beaver cleavers. Okay, so for those who are wearing earbuds, yeah, I told you I'm wearing a bra. Don't start in. You don't have to be wearing one. I'm wearing one. I've been outside. There are people at my age, you don't want to be walking around outside where people can see you. Well, maybe you do, or maybe you do. Maybe you do want to. And that's okay. All right. So, miniature cleaver, which is actually a cheese slicer. I have to be honest. Okay. It's not a miniature beaver cleaver. It is a cheese slicer that was manufactured to look like a miniature cleaver. So if you're wearing earbuds, headphones, anything like that, or banging a gong is not something you're comfortable with, turn your volume down. Here we go. Quiet on the set. This is a call. I am your cup leader to be in my cult. You are not allowed to ever worship me. Meeting now called to order. Okay, I need a drink. I need a drink. Okay, am I fucking pixeling? Truth for us, he doesn't, honey. He knows he's going to walk in. GC, I think it's the heat. Okay, then don't look at me, just listen. Because the mind control doesn't work through visual. It works through I think it is J. Brad. It's really making me mad because, as you guys know, another thing I'm mad about. My internet totally sucks right now, which is why I rely on the phone. Then I go to the phone and do a 1 hour live stream yesterday, and the whole fucking thing is pixel. Yes, Pendar, the heat is making me eat it. I'm not zoomed in, Poppy. You mean like do this? I want to look at your chat. So if I'm pixeling and it's not throwing you into some sort of a state of unhealthy consciousness, then if you don't mind, try to hang out with me just a little bit so I can look at your chat and just listen to whatever comes out of my mouth. Oh, here's my drink. No, it's too warm. That's a receipt that I'm opening a sealed can. Yo, when I do stuff like that, I'm not really particularly referring to anything that somebody has said about me on YouTube, which the only person that I would hear that would say something about me would be Jody Sue Brown, because she's the only one I'm obsessed with. And as you guys know, and motherfuckers on YouTube can come at me sideways all day long, and it doesn't bother me. Ain't no skin off of my back or my teeth, because I'm completely unaware of it. So when I do that, that's just little silly cult leader stuff I'm doing as a receipt. Don't make me cast the over-the-shoulder dagger stare, because a lot of people, it's kind of like being struck by lightning and they just fall the fuck down right on the ground as soon as I do it. They seem to experience some body tremors during that time. And once they recover, they find that they are levitating. If you can consider levitating recovery. All right, today's live stream is quite obviously for entertainment purposes only. Okay. I feel better already. Gen Z? Sure. Send me a list, baby. This is, by the way, if you are unfamiliar, a commentary, criticism, critique, opinion, and what the fuck ever I want to talk about cult channel. So all kinds of things could go off. Yes, Gen C, you can give me a list of names. But usually I only drag those that personally offend me. Because, you know, babies, now look, I'm sure there are channels there got to be channels you go to that I don't. I know for a fact there are channels I go to that you don't, or at least you don't come in to check or leave comments. J. Brad, you got a list too. I'm making a list. So is J. Brad, as well as Gen C. Gonna see who's bad. Don't piss us off, 'cause we're in a cult. Hi, Penguin's Purpose. So, in the upload this morning, I hope that in my weird but pointed way, was able to convey the particular point wherein I was asking in the title, the original title, which got edited, nothing got deleted, something got added to the title. Okay. The title of this morning's upload is, what did Andy Bernard mean? Question mark. And then, okay, and I end it, I don't ask a question, on purpose. Because I let you guys know in my stream of consciousness narration that I'll let you know when I get to the point that this is what I'm asking you guys, what does he mean? And that's where the video ends. It's right where. You're still dizzy from the gong. Hi, Spitfire. Jen, baby. The secret to being like me when you grow up is don't. Don't grow up. I'm 19 years old, baby, in my head. Now my body is fully aware that I'm not. But in my attitude, and another thing, hi Victoria, I know I'm getting serious here for a minute, but I'm a fucking cult leader, so I can do what I want. I have found throughout my life that if you purposefully allow yourself to remember being a child. Now, if you had a rough and tough and a suck-ass childhood, then this can be hard to do. I didn't. I had isolated incidences of misfortune, but not a constant current flowing through my life. Am I pixeling? Okay, so Jen, honey, I found that remembering and treasuring the moments of childhood. So even if you've had a really bad one, and I've come to learn over the almost 3 years I've been up in this place, a lot of you have had a really bad time. So it might be hard for you to find, but there's a nugget there somewhere. So either way, don't ever forget what it was like, the wonder of discovery. Laying on your belly in the green grass, a drop of dew on a single blade, and you're a little bitty kid laying there on your tummy, and you are so fascinated by how the sunlight is being dispersed as if through a prism. And you're filled with wonder of what is that? How does that? So maybe that feeling. For me, one is being on my swing on the big oak tree in the front yard in Norfolk, Arkansas. It was a swing fashioned out of a 2x4 that had holes drilled on either end of the 2x4, that a thick hemp rope had been fitted through properly and hung over a proper limb with the proper trajectory so that I was not in danger of slamming my skull up against the trunk of the tree when I was spinning around. Some of you may know why I would say something like that. Nonetheless, continuing with pleasant thought and how to stay young when you're old. Oh, no, we're not old. We're wizened. Hi, crimes. I can remember it sitting here right now as if it happened this morning. There's no one else around. Oh, well, there's others around. I'm just not aware of them. Probably about 4 years old, maybe 5. And it is sunset. The sun is nearing the horizon. This is real. I'm not making this up. Okay. And I'm doing that thing. I was one of those kids on the swing that I'd pump that thing. I'd pump it so hard I'd get it swinging to where you were almost at the point that you were going to loop over the limb. I wouldn't quite go that far because I wasn't sure what would happen. I mean, pumping it. And then when I get to a certain place, I close my eyes and I keep that swing going. And through my eyelids, I'm observing the changes in the hue of the colors of white, yellow, orange, orange red, orange yellow, crimson. That is the sun setting through my eyelids. And the tighter I would squeeze my eyelids together, the darker the color would become. That's how I stay young. I also eat well, exercise regularly. And by exercise, I don't mean I go to the fucking gym. I mow my yard and I walk my dog and I clean my house. I see no point in paying somebody for me to get in shape when I can do it right here at home. So that helps, honey. Rest, nutrition, activity. And this. Stay connected with the young people in your life. I have 8 grandchildren. My viewers know that. 4 great-grandchildren. And they range in age from the oldest being in her early 30s and the mother of my great-grandson. 3 of my great-grandsons, actually. To 8 years old. The older grandchildren have significant others who come to visit with them, and we have fun. I show interest in them, and I actually listen to them when they're telling me about what they're up to. What kind of music are you listening to? Oh my God. Well, at least it's not the Sharky Shark song anymore. At least it's not Barney now. I got grandkids into country music. I got grandkids into hip hop. I got grandkids into heavy metal. I got grandkids into symphony and opera. Varied interests. And listening to them and what they are doing keeps me in touch with what's going on out there, because I don't go out there anymore. And y'all know why. If you don't, I'll repeat it very quickly. I spent the majority of my adult life on the road. And when I decided I didn't want to work anymore, and I didn't want to travel anymore, and I didn't want to sing for my supper anymore, I told my husband, Bob, I just want to stay home. And that's what I did. So that's why it's important to me, Jen, that I stay connected with folks like you guys. Why am I doing this live? Because I was in a pissy mood. I disdain a human being I've never met, a number of them. One of them is named Andy Bernard, because he's a mealy-mouthed, you guys brighten my day. And I can come on here and let you know right up front with the title itself, Susan's not in a good mood. She's asking us, if we have time, come over and hang out with her, because you guys, make me laugh. You bring me joy. Weird, huh? I don't even fucking know you. Because, babies, you have to remember, you know me pretty much. You look at me. I don't hide behind a motherfucking avatar. You come in my home. You walk through my yard. You drink coffee with me. You're looking at me. I've never seen you. but I feel a love connection to you. Because the majority of you, when I hit go live, within 15 minutes are in this chat room. And for an old woman like me who chooses to stay at home and treasures that emotional support from you as the viewer and the chatter, I don't have the words to express the gratitude I feel. So thanks. Now, I mentioned that the title had been edited on this morning's upload. Well, Susan, what did you edit it to? I added something. Why did I add something? Well, I was going to blow past it because I had the one question and I don't like to dilute. Okay? But then Grasshopper Jump-A-Lot came into the comment section and reminded me, and anyone who has read Grasshopper Jump-A-Lot's comment under this morning's video, what did Andy Bernard mean? Pointed out, and thank you, Grasshopper, if you're here. I haven't seen you, but if you are, thank you if you see this later on replay. Thank you if you don't see it at all. But Andy Bernard said that he got home on the 15th of June of 2021 in the interview that is the subject that I am discussing at 6:20. Thank you, Grasshopper, for reminding me of that. And it is embodied within this morning's video. Like I said, I don't like to dilute. So I try to not ask more than one question at a time. Hi, Sandy. He said when Scott H. asked him, and here again, it's embodied within this morning's upload. So I'm not going to be directly quoting, but it's there as a receipt. And so is Nature Lover and the original. If the original live stream's still up, I don't even fucking know. Scott H. is asking Andy Bernard about when he got home to 125, or at least to Ben Hill Road. And Andy goes through like a little timeline of getting off work at, hi Be the Bean, hi Down Under with Love. Is it not the middle of the night for you? Baby, I think it's already tomorrow where you are. It's good to see you over here. I see Down Under with Love over when we're in the chat room with Michelle Walks, or no, Michelle After Dark. And in my chat room on my other channel, Furry Felines. It's 3:30 a.m. It's 3:30 a.m. tomorrow for Down Under with Love. How's that for a time warp? But you heard me? Andy gives this timeline in response to Scott H. While we finish the work that is in the bays. Now, the bays being where they pull the vehicles in to do whatever they're going to do to them. Change the tire, put on a new tire, fix a flat tire, rotate the motherfucking tires, whatever the fuck you do over at your tire shop that you don't work at anymore. Andy. And he reckoned in that interview that he left out of there, like I said, I'm not quoting, but the receipts are in this morning's video. 5:20-ish, 5:30-ish, Or no? Okay, forget what time he said he left work, okay? Because that's not what is important. Well, it is. Yes, it is important, actually. He told Scott H., Piper from CSI, our beautiful Lean on Me, and all of the rest of us, that he got home on the 15th of June of 2021 at 6:20 p.m., thereabouts. Really? Eye patches. Jody Sue Brown would disagree with that. Law enforcement, the 911 calls in the Summer Wells case, the 2 phone calls to law enforcement were not made until 6:23 and 6:26 respectively. So Andy Bernard, if you got home on that day at 6:20 p.m., you got home before the 911 calls were made. Like minutes. Now, keep this in mind, viewers. I'm fully aware that, as I said in the narration of this morning's video, realizing that this is my opinion and my opinion only as your cult leader, you don't have to agree with me. It's not required here. As a matter of fact, I like it when people play devil's advocate or actually have an opposing opinion, not so that I can argue with them, but so it opens up my own closed mind in some circumstances. So I'm not saying that I believe Andy Bernard when he says he got home at 6:20. But I find it awfully motherfucking interesting that he said it, considering he lays a timeline to establish the 6:20. Now, had he not laid a timeline of getting off work, etc., and not having heard from anyone, I went on in. At 6:20 p.m. Okay, Andy, if you see this, bread dough boy with a mouth, mamby-pamby, wimp, I'm self-control. In my opinion, okay, let me just shift gears and say this. Hi, September Virgo. In my opinion, the presence of Andy Bernard on any and all social media platforms in any way, shape, or form has been nothing except an extreme detriment to the case of missing Summer Moon Utah Wells, who went missing on the 15th of June of 2021 from her home at 110 Ben Hill Road in the Beach Creek community near Rogersville, Tennessee, in Hawkins County. Summer Wells was 5 years old at the time of her disappearance. It is reported that she was wearing a pink shirt, gray pants, and was likely barefooted. She has blonde hair and blue eyes. There are no reported scars or birthmarks. The date is February the 4th of 2016. That means if Summer Wells is still alive, she's now 8 years old. Her Amber Alert is ongoing and active and will fucking remain so until she is either rescued or recovered. And Andy Bernard, you're a motherfucking distraction. You don't know shit about shit. When it comes to not only her disappearance, you don't know shit about Summer Wells, motherfucker. And I hold in disdain those who brought his ragged ass up on this fucking platform to begin with. There, I said it. Why you did it, I don't know. I don't live in your fucking messed up heads. What the fuck were you thinking, bringing that doughboy the fuck up on YouTube to talk about the Summer Wells case when everybody already knew we weren't going to hear a fucking thing except, I don't know, I can't remember, I was at work, and whatever motherfucking bullshit timeline and Bernard you have chosen to throw out, fuck you and your 620. Now, if y'all are mad at me for saying that, I have broad shoulders on this tiny body. I didn't get to be this fucking age being a goddamn snowflake. And I am tired of pussyfooting around and not saying some of the things I want to fucking say on a channel called Lip Lock no motherfucking more. Whatever self-serving purpose you people had by bringing Andy Bernard up on this platform to discuss the Summer Wells case, what the fuck were you thinking? And that is why I don't watch any of you anymore. Piper comes into this chat room often. I like Piper. But I still have the right to fucking question what the fuck she was thinking. Just like y'all have the right to ask me, what the fuck were you thinking, Lip Lock? Is Jody Sue Brown not a big enough goddamn distraction to begin with? Woo, Lordy mercy, that felt good. $6.20. So now that's gonna because now I've brought it up and it's been brought back out and that's been brought back out and that one's gonna talk about it and then we'll talk about it and now all of a sudden the motherfucking hour of 6:20 and Andy Bernard getting home on the June 15th is gonna start circulating in the goddamn rumor mill on this fucking platform again. Babies, we're damned if we do and damned if we don't. So I guess it's damn the torpedoes and motherfucking's full speed ahead. I need to calm down. I need to calm. And those of you who so eloquently in your passive-aggressive bullshit ways want to put things in my comment section after this live like, oh, don't give yourself a heart attack. Oh, don't give yourself a stroke. Fuck you. I'm in perfect health, cocksuckers. 73 years old and a hell of a lot better health than your motherfucking lazy asses. Some of yous I've seen. Give myself a stroke. If I give myself a stroke, it'll be on a part of my body that you ain't looking at. Everybody, have you heard? If you're in the game, then stroke's the word. It don't take no rhythm. It don't take no style. You get your fancy dancers up in line and stroke me, stroke me. Well, y'all keep stroking Andy. I didn't calm down. Woo! It's what happens when I get mad. And yes, from way back early in this live that's been going on for a little over an hour now, Bob kind of knows what to expect when he gets home. The first thing is he knows I'm going to be smiling when he walks in that door because I'm so glad to see my man come home. I'm glad to see him coming up the road. He knows when he opens the door, he's going to smell supper cooking unless I, on the rare occasion, texted him and said, baby, I've been mowing all day and I think I wore myself out. Would you mind stopping and bringing us some sandwiches home for supper? And he always does. He knows that when he walks into the kitchen, where I most likely will be, because I'm cooking his supper, because he's been working all day, he knows that when he bends down almost a foot to plant a smooch on my lips, that my head is going to turn upwards in the proper angle to meet right smack dab up with him. Pun intended. He knows I'm going to be clean. He knows I'm going to have on fresh lipstick. And he knows that most likely, unless I've been mowing, I will not be wearing the clothes I wore all day long. I will have at least changed the top and put on some earrings and comb my hair so that he has something pleasant to come home to. Because you see, no matter what, even if we've had a fuss, and I can't remember the last time we had one, because Bob and I don't fuss. We talk. We also have been together so long that we know what needles the other, yet we love one another so much we choose not to needle. Bottom line is, without being a fake or manipulative bitch, I do everything within my nature that when 4 o'clock comes this afternoon and my husband gets off work, the first thing he wants is to come home to me. Then he knows that he's going to get a glass of sweetened iced tea with a fresh lemon squeeze in it while he's sitting in his easy chair taking off his work boots. I'm going to bring it to him after I've prepared it for him. Oh, it's such a difficult task. It takes me all of like a minute and a half. So difficult to show a man that I appreciate. Then he knows he's going to get a decent meal, and it most likely is going to include dessert. Not me. Well, it could be me. I meant something actually sweet. But he also knows he's likely going to get, hi Lillian, my darling best friend and next door neighbor. Lillian, we need to get your mower running because I want you to come mow my yard. It's too hot. I can't. Oh, my yard looks like crap. It's too damn hot to mow. Anyway. Tonight he's getting leftover spaghetti. I don't cook on Sunday usually, but yesterday he wanted spaghetti, so I made him some spaghetti and we have leftovers. So he's getting leftovers today. So whatever I was dribbling on about, the thing is now I'm laughing. And as I did mention, and I want to reiterate here before we say goodbye, so if you're offended by off-color humor, I recommend that you tune out right now because we're fixing to have some. I'm giving it a minute in case somebody needs to tune out because it's going to be off-color. Come on, baby, let's take a walk on the wild side. You know how up here on this platform, creators will tell you to go fuck yourself? Every time they say that, or anytime anybody in the chat room says that, I've never been able or felt free to give my response. The first thing, the very first time I heard the phrase, go fuck yourself, which was like way before YouTube, I had the very same thought, and I'll share it here with you. So the next time that you go to tell somebody to go fuck themselves, you might want to keep this in mind. When you tell someone to go fuck themselves, you're basically telling them to go masturbate. And it has been my experience in life that most people find that extremely pleasurable. So when you tell me to go fuck myself, okay, I will. So there you go. Yeah, I like crimes. Fuck all the way off. I mean, think about it. Go fuck yourself. Okay. Is there a time limit on that? Or can I, should I give myself a quickie or should I don't know, give myself a back rub and fuck around, find out. Gee, Brad. Anyway, babies. September Virgo, I think I said hi, but just in case. And I know I said hi to Crimes. If I've missed you in chat, as always, and just because I repeat it doesn't mean I don't mean it. I am sorry if I've missed you in chat. Okay, I cut. No, Patty, I'm not going to be nice. Patty, baby, you put so much effort into trying to help me to be good. And with good intentions and sincerity, you do it. And Patty Barnett, I know you know I love you, but it's not going to work. I'm not going to be good. I don't want to be good, Patty Barnett. No, we. Hi, Libby Lessons. Hi, honey. Long time no see. It's good to see you. I mean, I don't. All right. Yes, I can literally see you. I have had the Borg has been busy here of late, traveling incognito into every one of your environments, and each of you have been secretly implanted with a chip behind your right ear, and all I have to do is a secret thing and it activates the chip behind your ear, and then I can see you. Well, no, I can't. Okay, not exactly like that. Kind of like that. If I were to tell you exactly how it is, then you might, yeah, resistance is futile. Listen to Down Under with Love. She knows. Hi, Candy. Down Under with Love is down under. Like it's fucking 4 o'clock in the morning where she is. Tomorrow, think of that. Down Under with Love is so far ahead of us that she knew day before yesterday what I was going to say next week. And the reasoning behind that is, nearing our closing, while I'm stalling, trying to think of a song and seeing if I've missed anyone. Here, there, right here. No, Sandy. Stop it now. Okay, I'm not saying names that I haven't said hi to, so. But I am stalling relentlessly because I'm trying to think of a motherfucking song. Not a motherfucking song. Not a motherfucking song. A song. I'm just trying to think of a song. But Down Under with Love, I can never remember all the words. Why am I talking like that? It's a Robin Williams thing. I'm not imitating Robin Williams. I do what Robin Williams used to do, but not as well. When I don't know what else to say, I go into another character. Robin Williams used to do that, and I know that because in an interview he said so. And also one of his directors said so, that if Robin Williams found himself in a situation where he didn't know what to say next, that's when he would go into another character. And so a lot of times I've realized that that's what, when I go into another, she don't know what to say. What? Then now there's something wrong with her lip. Like Elvis or Jelvis. Okay. I feel like a duet with Joe Clark. Hopefully we won't pixel out in the office. And then we're going to say goodbye. I know, pretty Patty Patches. Tears ran dry. What am I going to do with you? Did you deactivate your chip? Now, for those who haven't experienced it, you ready? Because it's electrifying, and you are very likely, if you're not seated, you are very likely to feel like a tremendous wave of like an electrical shock traveling through your body, after which you will, beyond your control, collapse straight down to wherever, what's beneath you, ground, floor, whatever. And when you come back to your senses, you will be levitating, because I'm about to demonstrate to you the over the shoulder dagger stare. Yeah, you better be scared, J. Brad. And as I pointed out when I demonstrated it the other day, it's not actually a stare. It's like a combo. It's a triangulation. If you know what triangulation, all right, that's not a triangle, that's a V. But if you imagine that there's a thing over the top, then it's triangled, all right? This is a stare glance combination sideways glance, and it'll stop them dead in their tracks every time. Not literally dead, not literally, but figuratively. All right, get ready. Here we go. All right, that one wasn't as good as the one I did the other day because I'm not mad right now. I have to be really pissed off to give a really good over-the-shoulder dagger sideways stare glance. Try saying that 3 times really fast. All right. Okay, let me see. I'm going to try to do a duet with Joe Clark.
So Matrice had asked for a table for one.
I don't know if you guys ever watch this channel, and I'm just going to have it popped up there for a second because Bailey Sarian may copyright strike me. Her channel, and she is so cute. She is so freaking cute. Okay, her channel is it's called Bailey Sarian. But she, every other Monday, and it's pre-recorded, okay? But every other Monday, quick kitty, let me set you down.
So she approaches this table and she kind of invites herself in.
Every other Monday, Bailey does makeup and murder. She puts on her makeup and it's different every time. And her, I mean, oh my God. She's beautiful before she puts on a drop of anything. When she's finished, wow. I mean, like, out of this world beautiful. Okay? For real. Murder, mystery, and makeup. Okay? Bailey Sarian.
She got up and she started to leave with them. She told the people at the table that she was going to Hawaii soon and that she would contact
I'm going to try, if I can find him here.
Following the 7,
and if the kitties will leave me the F alone. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, now look, about Bailey Sarian. The video that was playing in the background has had 7.4 million views. She has 9,897 comments. I wouldn't bother commenting if you go over and watch it. I'll drop a link in the description after I end the live. She has 7.34 million subscribers. I never even bother trying to comment on her channel and tell her how fucking awesome I think she is because I'm pretty sure that she probably wouldn't see it. Okay. For those who do not know, it is the tradition here on Lip Locked No More that I sing you kiddos out. If for no other reason than because I can and I want to. The other is because I'm not always successful. But I do my best to not leave you on a totally sour note. Pun intended. Because more often than not, when I'm jacking my, thank you, not a drama nana. More often than not, what I'm jacking my jaws about over here is not pleasant. I'm obviously extremely passionate, and I am not embarrassed nor ashamed to share with my viewers exactly how I motherfucking feel. Exactly what I'm thinking. What it is I am up to. And that can be hard and triggering for a lot of folks. So try at the end to... Now, the regular viewers here know that I have fallen head over heels in love with a young man. Don't worry about it. Bob knows all about it. His name is Joe Clark, and he is an independent artist out of Kentucky. His songs are original. This one is called Castaway. He's going to sing it, and I'm going to join in with him from time to time. There's no message that I'm sending with today's video, okay? I just love the song. So, let's see. I'm going to put y'all over here so that Joe and I can be on stage together over yonder. And hope a kitty doesn't come along and knock it over. Okay, what do we got? Give me a second, because we'll have to. Okay, give me a second. It won't let me skip the ad. That's fine. I want Joe to get the money. Now we'll be sharing the link as well. Okay, let me flip the lens real quick here. Okay, and show you Joe. Okay. This is my new man that I am in love with, that Bob knows all about it. So if Bob says it's okay that I'm in love with Joe Clark from Kentucky and his music, I don't care what anybody else says. This is Joe sitting on his front porch or his back porch. I don't know which porch, but it's Joe and his guitar and his phone singing Joe Clark original, Castaway. And I am going to be his backup singer.
Somebody better call the Coast Guard. Oh, tell them I'm about to drown. She knocked the whip on out of my cell.
Now my landship is going down.
I knew it'd be rough for some time,
But I wasn't prepared for how to wait. I'm out here sending an SOS for all men overboard. Nothing but a castaway.
I should have put on a life vest.
I should have put on the life vest.
So I blindly jumped over the side.
Oh, I jumped over the side.
Now I'm out here staring out the pool. I'm praying for dry land.
time.
Now I'm sinking into the dark.
Sinking into the dark. All my friends turned out to be sharks.
Oh, but I don't
Need them anyway. Overboard.
Just
Feeling like a castaway.
Somebody
Better call the Coast Guard. Tell them I'm about to drown.
She knocked the wind from out of
From
my sail.
out of my sail. Now my whole damn ship is going down.
I knew the feel rough water sometimes.
Rough water
I
sometimes.
wasn't
Prepared for a hurricane. And now you're sending an SOS. Oh man, overboard. Nothing but a castaway. Joe Clark. Castaway. I'm out here sending an SOS. Oh, woman overboard. I ain't nothing but a castaway. Wish a motherfucker would. Darlings. Hi, Sassy Cat. Please keep working on putting kindness to others into practice. It's not going to hurt you a single bit, and it's not going to cost you anything. And it's going to come back to you when you need it the most and expect it the least. Just like for me, right here, today. Now, please go do something good and positive with the rest of your day. And don't let the motherfuckers get you down. Just take a good deep breath and keep pushing forward. You got this. Whatever this is in your life. Now, get the fuck out of here. I got shit to do. I love you. Bye. And thank you for being here. Bye. I ain't nothing but a castaway.